Hello and welcome back to No Bullshit. Today we return to the Natalia Taylor story. Buckle up, buckaroos, because this one's a doozy. Get out your teacups, so to speak. Natalia Taylor is a mildly popular YouTuber who blew up on the scene here about a year ago when one of her storytime videos went viral. Simply called Kidnapped, her hit video was a long-winded, exaggerated story about how her own father supposedly kidnapped her when she was 7. I debunked most of her bullshit last October in my own video, which I'll link below for all the new people here who haven't seen it yet. It's pretty glorious, I'll admit, but you guys already know I'm the best. Before a quick recap, in her video, it really looked like she made up all this kidnap shit just to get attention, and I thought her whole video was really just clickbait, since at the conclusion of her grueling 30-minute rant, guess how horrific and terrifying her kidnapping ended up being? Well, her dad took her to an amusement park for the day and bought her fucking ice cream. Yeah, I bet that girl from Taken wishes her kidnapping went that peacefully.
But what I do have are a very particular set of skills. Skills I've acquired over a very long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you.
Now let's get to the recent developments. Natalia put out a new video last month called Watch Me, and it has a lot of people worried about her. Let's take a look real quick.
What's going on, guys? It's your girl, AT here, and that stands for Ashley Taylor.
So right off the bat, she's changing her name. Again, this is her second name change. Who she thinks she is? Prince? She was already originally called Ashley Taylor until she got on YouTube with the name Natalia. Her explanation before was that she changed her name to hide from her crazy kidnapper, also known as her father, who treats her to candy and roller coasters. What a monster.
I know some of you might be here waiting for some sort of an explanation for the series of recent events. And I'm just here to tell you really quick, right off the bat, you're not going to get that today.
Well, that's kind of a bitch move. Her audience is expecting Natalia to explain her recent breakup. She spent the last several months coming out as bisexual and doing couples videos with her new boo, Anna Campbell, another storytime YouTuber. And while we're not going to get her giving a direct explanation here of what happened, the way Natalia acts and her history are going to quickly tell us all we need to know.
Honestly, today's video is going to be coming from my heart, and it's going to be talking about us. And you're going to hear me talk a lot about myself in this video. But I wanted to start off with a definition for you guys. So I Googled the definition of integrity.
So this is all about her. While Anna, her ex, is making sad heartbreak videos about their breakup, Natalia is reading definitions off of Google. Very interesting. The plot thickens, I guess.
I thought I knew who I was. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, for a little while, I was not honest with myself. Because I grew up as an only child, I didn't really have many people to talk to other than my mom, and that's why I turned to YouTube, and it's an amazing gift, and I'm very grateful to have this YouTube channel that I've created.
Sounds like your YouTube is all you have, Natalia. Or Ashley. I'm sorry. I do feel bad for this chick, but I think we can all see she's a bit of an attention whore. She got popular with some bogus kidnapping story, and when the hype died down off of that, she came up with this whole bisexual lesbian love story. And now that's fallen apart too. And it also looks like Natalia may be falling apart. She's desperate and alone and rambling into her camera once again. She smiles uncontrollably and looks a little emotionless and dazed. Perhaps she's stoned, but it could also be something going on in her head. And she doesn't feel bad about her breakup much at all, does she? I guess that's because it was never a real, loving, emotional relationship for her. It was a sham, exaggerated for the views, just like her kidnapping.
I decided that I wanted to become almost the best version of myself, and that included even changing my own name and dyeing my hair a different color. I became Natalia Taylor on YouTube, and it felt almost like I was living this Hannah Montana type of lifestyle. I was Ashley at home and Natalia online.
Here's where things get real juicy. This story completely contradicts her original one. Remember I told you she previously said she changed her name to hide from her kidnapper? Here, let me go get a clip of that. Let me look it up real quick. Oh wait, Natalia has since deleted every video that said anything about her kidnapping, including her viral one which had over 5 million views. I wonder why she would delete those. I think it's pretty obvious. She's covering things up. Natty Light here can't keep her lies straight anymore, and now that she fucked up, she's deleting videos to try and cover up. It looks like Natalia really is breaking down, y'all.
And as you can probably imagine, if you've ever seen the show Hannah Montana, this became very difficult to keep up. It felt like I was living a double life, two very distinct, different lives. And you almost get to a point where one has to give. And unfortunately, I let Ashley fall behind.
Well, here's the thing, Natalia, or Ashley, or whatever the fuck you call yourself now. In the show Hannah Montana, I can't believe I have to explain this show to her. Okay, in the show Hannah Montana, Miley was a schoolgirl by day who pretended to be the character Hannah Montana on nights and weekends. She was a singer, not a storyteller. What you're doing here on YouTube is a lot different. You're going out making these vlog videos as this character who's claiming to tell real stories about your kidnapping and your bisexual relationship. Now you're saying that was all a fake character? Does that mean all the shit you said was made up too? I wouldn't be surprised, but I think your audience is gonna say you got some splaining to do, Natty.
Casado por 10 años. Todos los años se pone peor y peor y peor de la cabeza esta muchacha.
At this point, I feel completely vindicated. My original review of this was totally right to call out this psycho's bullshit. And I don't just say psycho figuratively. Natalia is a pathological liar at the very least, and quite possibly out of her mind at the worst. She's having a midlife crisis at 21. Just look at the way she acts with these items she got at a garage sale later on in this video.
This is a little statue of a mother and a baby tiger. And you guys know sometimes I tend to be a little hippie and I get kind of spiritual, and that's okay. Everyone has their things, you know? But I really love the idea of my spirit animal being a tiger. And so immediately when I saw this, it kind of hit home for me. I don't know what my future has to hold. I don't necessarily know what my destiny is.
I think I know your destiny. Your destiny is probably 3 or 4 cats in a mobile home in Ohio. But really, she goes over these items she got at a thrift store or a garage sale or whatever. She goes over them very meticulously. She examines them, puts heavy emphasis on them, attaches meaning that's not there. This is the kind of odd behavior that has many of her fans worried, especially since this is the exact same shit she said her dad was doing in her now deleted videos. She said he was crazy and would attach meaning to random objects. And she said it scared her when she was a kid. And now she's doing the same thing at 21 years old, which is actually a prime age for people's mental illnesses to pop up. It's very likely that Natalia's dad was a little crazy, like she said before, and now she's showing some of the same signs. Like father, like daughter, I guess.
But one thing that I do know is that I want a chance at a family. And I want the chance to fall in love and possibly start my own and have a baby tiger, you know? And I know this is kind of secondhand and the figurine is busted and there's some paint chipped off of it, but I hope you guys can choose to see the same value in this as I do.
Now she wants to have kids? Give me a break. She hooked up with another cute YouTuber girl for views. I know it, you know it, we all know it. In the end, Natalia Ashley is very likely losing her shit. She's been caught exaggerating, clickbaiting, and probably lying. Definitely manipulating people and her fans with these crazy stories. What do you guys think? Is Natalia Taylor breaking down? Does it look like she's losing her mind as she describes those items she got? Or maybe she really does have nothing better to talk about. Tell me what you think in the comments below, and thanks again for watching No Bullshit. See y'all next time. And in light of these new troubling developments, I highly suggest you guys join and follow my backup accounts, since the possibility of YouTube shutting me down is higher now than ever. Right now my Patreon page is my official backup page, and you can follow me on Twitter for updates. I know the Patreon costs $1 a month, but it's really the only way we can stay independent here on the channel, free from Google's tyrannical reign. Please consider joining there if you want to make sure this show stays afloat in the future. Thanks again for watching. One more thing, I want to give a special thanks to these amazing Patreon supporters. You guys are the best. You guys went above and beyond the rest, and I love you so much for it. If anyone else wants to donate or join our Patreon crew, link in the description. Thanks again.
And don't you make fun of my English.
That's English.
Sí, inglés lo hablo muy bien, muy perfectamente. Usted no me tiene que decir con rebolico ese que no lo hablo bien.
How dare you say that to me?
What did I say?
I don't know, but how dare you?
I'll show you who gives in first in this family.
We were just in love with each other yesterday. Or I was in love with her yesterday. Also, I just want to make it clear right now, if it's not already clear to you, that I am very discombobulated still about this whole entire situation, and I'm going to be for a while, but like I said, I didn't want to put off this video.